Jeremy, it was another day to be bundled up.
Chelsea, how many days do you think in a row have we had temperatures below the freezing mark?
I'm going to say 7.
Yeah, great job. Today makes 7 days, and I didn't say that on my last forecast, so you actually got that. That was a great guess. Well, I mean, you lived it, so you felt these cold temperatures now for several days in a row. It has, in fact, been 7 days today that we have not gotten above 27 degrees here in this backyard, and for a lot of you in the higher elevations, you haven't seen higher than 25 for the past 7 days. Finally, tomorrow, we'll get up above the freezing mark, back to average temperatures. I'm forecasting 35 for this backyard, but Tuesday, I'm watching a storm system that could bring us some freezing rain. Before we get to that, I want to show you a live view of one of our rooftop cams. This is from our actual station cam. So this is what it looks like right now, looking at 81, going northbound. Everything looking fine there. Calm winds as of right now. That's a big change from before. You know, we had really high wind gusts earlier today. We're talking up to 45 miles per hour in Mount Pocono. So that shaved the high temperature of 26 to feel a lot more like the teens all day. Now, finally, that 19 degrees is actually feeling like 19 degrees. We had a high temperature of 26 today, but it felt like the teens. 20 in Mount Pocono, 32 in Williamsport, 32 in Selinsgrove. So they hit the freezing mark, but here in Scranton, we have not. Here's current temperatures across the region: 8 in Lopez, 6 in New Milford, 17 in Pleasant Mount, 14 in Shahola, and 23 for you out in Lewisburg, 18 for Selinsgrove. Temperatures are just a few degrees warmer across much of the region than they were 24 hours ago. And interestingly, we had the coldest, highest temperature yesterday. That was only 17 degrees here in this backyard. But we'll have one of the coldest low temperatures overnight tonight with these clear skies. A lot of heat will radiate out to space. So we'll get down to 10 degrees here in this backyard, and some of you could be approaching 0 tonight. Crystal, this is a great photo from Monroe County. Thanks for sending this in. We got to see the sun again today, and this is a great photo of that sun streaming through the branches there in Monroe County. Clear skies, as I had said before. You can see the waxing gibbous moon. It's on its way to full. It'll be full on Thursday, but I don't think we're going to have clear skies anytime really past tomorrow. We're not going to have any clear skies at night, so you're not going to be able to see that moon. So get out and enjoy it while it still is up, and you can also see Jupiter as well out in the sky. Here's your future clouds and radar. Will remain mostly clear overnight tonight and in the morning tomorrow, but then clouds will fill in from the west around 1:30 and continue their way eastward around 2 o'clock. All of us will be seeing cloudy skies, but this is what I want to focus your attention on. See this pink color? That's freezing rain, and that's because we've been so cold for those past 7 days. All of our surfaces are below 32 degrees, so you might have liquid rain falling because it will be above 32 degrees in the air, but all those surfaces are at 32 degrees, so it'll freeze on contact, create ice on the roads and ice on your sidewalks starting Tuesday morning around 5 o'clock and continuing all morning on Tuesday. That is going to be a very treacherous commute with light icing on almost all surfaces. Then we'll see a brief switch over to snow for the late morning hours on Tuesday for the northern tier. Some of us in the southern tier could remain dry the entire morning on Tuesday and then see some rain showers later on in the day on Tuesday. But we could even see some of that freezing rain mixing in our higher elevations even through the evening hours, because that's when we go beneath 32 once again. So you might end up seeing some slick spots on Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning as well. Wednesday, we clear out for a little while, and then we see some more showers possible in the afternoon and evening hours. As far as ice accumulations go, maybe 1/100th of an inch to ice to over 1/10 of an inch of ice. And I know that sounds like hardly anything, but even a light glaze can cause some ice on trees and power lines, might cause some to come down, could cause some slick spots on roads and sidewalks. So you want to be very careful walking and driving. Snow accumulations anywhere from 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches. But remember, that will be mixed with freezing rain and sleet and rain, and in that case it probably won't be 1.7 inches on the ground, but maybe mixed in with several other types of precipitation. I want to point out what black ice is, because there's a common misconception that black ice is actually black, but the reason it's called black ice is because it's so thin that it's clear and you can see the black road underneath it. You don't actually see the ice, and it causes very slick spots, and it's practically transparent, making it very hard to spot. You might see some black ice out on the roads tonight because we had the sun shining all day, caused some melting of the snow, and then that ice ended up getting out on the road. So do be careful you're on any back roads that there could be black ice, and definitely on Tuesday could be black ice as well. Here's your 7-day forecast. There's that ultimate high temperature of 35 degrees, finally above the freezing mark. Then for Tuesday, looking at 39, but still that possibility of mixing rain, freezing rain mixing in. Wednesday through Thursday, temperatures in the 40s, and then finally Thursday and Friday, temperatures back up in the 50s. So well above average. We go, Chelsea, like a roller coaster from temperatures well below average to temperatures well above average. But we really do have to look out for Tuesday. That travel in the morning is going to be very treacherous. So please do take it careful.
All right, and I'm going to watch for black ice on my way home, too.
Please do. I will as well.
All right, thanks, Jeremy.
Yep, you got it.